Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Forced out left. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that will lead to a second down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Set.
On second down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good. For Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. On the run to the right. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Second and 10.
Good. Set.
Hurts will try it again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that'll set up fourth down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got his man at the 6. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
Flushed to his left. That is caught, and he's in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yeah, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up starting this drive inside the red zone.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On third down, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now he'll work his way out right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
One quarter in the books. 6-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Exiting the pocket right. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings that 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They get the conversion with a gain of 22. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Moving left. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
Nix on a throw it here on 1st down. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he will get into the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Great, set. Delta.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's going to be intercepted. take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Now he and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Goes Nix. Touchdown, Denver. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A first down throw for Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It'll lead to a second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then it's okay. We've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. Oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down. To the air again, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hurts again. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Again, Hurts. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right, taking off, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. He'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Hold on. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Forced out wide. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A run with Dobbins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Throwing is Nix. He connects with Mims. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here is Shipley on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Great. Set. On anyone, eh? No, sir.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 33.
Big-time play for Philly. 33 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On third down, it's Hurts. Moving, he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. On play action, Hurts. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
He'll give it to Dobbins. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
9 yards to go.
Mims sent in motion here. Nix from the gun on third down. He's going to have the first down and then some. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Up the middle they go. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Blankenship on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Eagles' 14-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. To the outside. Hauled in by Sutton. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throw it. Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that what has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Great, set.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Barkley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the move left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. To the goal line and in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
No touch. No touch.
Now Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
DJ Jones. No gain on the play.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
This one incomplete. The deep.
If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged, so right. It's so rugged, so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel once for breakfast. 5 fingers give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. Middle Caesars with the extra check. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so rugged, so right. It's so rugged, so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
It's so rugged, so right. It's so right.
Killer Cali, go closer. Do like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no rolling. California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
And finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've loved, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I?
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Set to return it, here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And down he goes, the Bronco defense gets there. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
7 yards. It's second down.
Now Hurts. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
22 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
That play straight ahead. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Working quickly here.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
We're good.
Offense up to the line fast.
The line of scrimmage.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Forced out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's a screen to Barkley. Hits a seam at the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Dose of the hurry up here. First down, a run with Barkley. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
44 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us both.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, It was dead on arrival.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. They run the counter with Dobbins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Escapes out to the left. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To throw, here's Nix. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point try now from Lutz. And his kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Nix off the play action. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nix again on second and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great, set. No touching.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. In on the tackle was Jonathan Cooper.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Headed out right. Took off with it again. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Great.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. On first and 10, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Nix with it on first. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. Gets it to the 15. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Lutz. And it's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Kurtz now from the gun. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Barkley trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Buying some time left. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lead by 14 It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's about a 2-score game. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
Second and 20 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, we're going.
Working quickly here.
11.
Here's Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Hey, we're going.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 12 yards brings up fourth down.
Going on fourth. Here's Nix. Chased out to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
You know, Kate, I
down.
don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His third through the air this game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles grow the lead now to 22 points.
Broncos 20. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now Nix bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Nix now to throw. Finds Mims. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos first down.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's going this down to the 42-yard line.
Hey, we're good.
Offense to the line fast.
13 more yards. That's another Broncos.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Connects with the open man downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Maybe they'll panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
Each of these guys on this Hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
Great. Set. On anyone else. No touch.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Crashes through a tackle. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Set. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Flush down now to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
No touch. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's making a bid for it. And he's gotten down to the 30 before going out. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Great. No touch.
Now Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
No touch. No touch.
Barkley off the pistol give. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the pistol, Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over until it's over.
picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They've got a man in motion. Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.